Hello. It is Friday, and that means we are having very real conversations about facts, figures, and actual things.
Yes, you've come to us once again for definite, provable, real stories.
No jokes, no humor, no references, just cold, harsh realities.
You want jokes? Well, go listen to one of those rivaling siblings, because all we've got is unsweetened, straight-up actualities.
On this April 1st, please enjoy, or rather, have a very neutral response to this episode of
Cold Truth. So,
Forever. Dog.
Hello, and welcome back for another tepid, lukewarm, room temperature serving of
Cold Truth.
This is our weekly, very serious talk show where we talk about actual current affairs, truths, absolutes, and we take a quick scan of social media comments. So we thank you for those. Let's get into some
Cold Truth. This is the end.
Now, this is Cold Truth. This is it's a bi-weekly podcast. We
deal in facts here.
Yeah, I mean, we have a responsibility to our listeners to speak only the facts.
Yeah, you're plant-based, I'm fact-based.
Yes. We speak truth. We speak truth to power. We only speak the truth, like the harp in Moulin Rouge.
Mm-hmm. Nothing is ever made up, and everything is confirmed, and then we fact-check it, and then we send it to the CDC.
Yes.
And then
Fauci signs off on everything.
And then we get AOC to put eyes on it just to be sure.
Yeah,
because
just to be certain.
We've been doing this show for, I feel like decades now, since like 84, 85.
Yes, since Reagan.
Yeah, so we figure why not neatly organize all the information from our many fact-finding missions for you and present them in an underwater cave where we go stalagmiting.
Yes, scuba diving.
Scuba stalagmites.
Now there's a lot of things going on in the news right now. RuPaul has been confirmed as an animatronic hologram device, which this is interesting. This is Drag Race related.
Mm-hmm. So after animatronic quit the Scissor Sisters,
yes,
she became sentient and crawled into RuPaul through, I'm guessing, the anus.
Yes,
and inhabited her being, and she's been doing a great job as Ru.
The technology is really quite remarkable. It's an algorithm. It is controlled by a team of puppeteers, but also scientists.
And oh my God, RuPaul did such a great job. There was this groundbreaking production of Driving Miss Daisy on the Alan Chuck All Stars at Sea Cruise. And RuPaul and Lady Bunny and Ruben Studdard were an amazing cast.
Yes.
Amazing. They were all
great singing voice.
Yeah. It was in flagrante.
Now this is really a big deal. I'm excited. I'm sure we'll all be watching, but Drag U is being rebooted. Can you believe it? It's about time.
It really is. I'm so happy that you'll finally get to be on it as a contestant. I'll be your professor. I'll be making all the outfits from scratch.
Exactly, and doing the hair.
I'm going to teach you how to backcomb, and you'll do the hair.
Oh,
the highest hair wins.
Honey, blow on it and touch the tip.
Just tip.
Spray it and touch the tip. And that actually is my ring that you're wearing. So if you could just give that back.
Huh. Well, where can people watch that?
It will be on
Mom
Peacock Plus.
Oh, okay.
Peacock Plus.
Mom Plus didn't get the rights this time, I guess. That's a shame.
But no, I mean, we like to play around. We're joking. But there is something that's completely 100% true.
What?
World of Wonder has confirmed that for the next season of Drag Race, all the queens will be given a budget for each runway look, so they won't be going into debt. And they will also be paid really large-scale wages for making an Emmy Award-winning primetime television show, which is great. It's great to see. We love to see it.
I love that. We also have confirmation now. This is just coming across my desk.
What?
I'm trying to push aside all these Swarovskis. There's so many. Michelle Visage is actually Sarge in drag.
Oh, I heard about this. I saw it on social.
They switched jobs after Peppermint put Sarge in drag in season 9, and Michelle has been responsible for all the great camera work on this season of Drag Race that racked focus between Bosco and Camden. That was Michelle.
See, that makes total sense. Mm-hmm. She has the queen's aesthetic.
She said, after this explant, I can finally hold a camera on my shoulder. This is what I've been meaning to do. This was my calling.
Exactly. Wow. We applaud her. We absolutely do. And Whispers in the Willams.
What?
There is an all podcast season of Drag Race coming out.
No.
And we're going to be on it. They've asked us. They sent an invitation across the street. They sent a courier.
Wait, you passed your psych?
Can you believe it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lied.
Cool.
The cast is really star-studded. We've got Race Chaser versus Sibling Rivalry versus Bald and the Beautiful versus The Chop versus Very That.
And maybe one of those podcasts that Ginger or Trinity or Angina does once a year.
Honey, I love it.
Yeah. This will be a true round robin. And by that
round robin. Yum.
We're filming in a round robin.
Yes. In Silmar.
Damn,
so we thank you so much for listening to those top 10 completely,
Cold
absolutely
truths.
true facts about Drag Race that we have discovered and not made up and fall all on April 1st. So,
and also, this late breaking news, Simone just became the vice president governor of Arkansas.
Oh, see, I knew that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. She's putting up a
called
factory.
That.
Yeah.
That was on my 2022 bingo card.
Mm-hmm.
Now
let's throw it to Perry Shy in New York on the East Coast.
We have
Allison,
a very exciting Rainbow Spotlight this week.
Yes, we do.
This is called Chewing Sounds by ASMR Cherry Crush. Let's give that a listen. Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
All right, we're back. Oh my gosh. April Fools, everybody.
April Fools.
We were just kidding. None of those things are true.
You didn't say JK.
Well, we're saying JK now.
Okay, fine.
Not JK Rowling.
No, that was so much fun. I think we should get into the real goss, though, because we have a...
I hated every second of that.
I also didn't do any sound effects because I wanted to make it even more awkward.
I really did enjoy that. I don't like lying. I mean, we do a lot, but we also think we're telling the truth when we do.
In the mirror, in the mirror.
There's such a difference. I hate practical jokes.
Yeah, you do.
Fucking hate them. I don't like being scared. I don't like being pranked, punked, practical jokered. I would not be good on Jackass.
I like to be jackal pokered. Wait. Practical joke. Dractical poke? I like a dractical poke, but not a... Yeah, don't give me the other way. There, we found it. Would you like some truth, though? Because you were fabulous last night at Drag Show.
Oh my gosh, thank you. So were you.
Thank you so much.
We're filming this ahead of time, so I don't know. We could have been completely gutter. But I'm going to assume that we are going to be great tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we are pretty great. When we put out positivity and all this attraction and love, we're bound to get it back.
Yes, and we want to thank everyone for coming out to Drag Show at Heart last night.
Our next one will be at the last Thursday of April, and you can come to that too. But if you want to see the girls beforehand, honey, we're both going to be at Roscoe's on April 8th. So
girl,
figure it out. Get your tickets now.
The live stream is the nexus of drag shade and drama.
Well,
I mean, it just is.
Not exactly the nexus, because there is some things going on Mom Podcast, which you shouldn't miss. Very exciting, because the April 15th launch The girls are going to be girling in front of microphones and maybe even video cameras. There's some new things happening. Some new girls. Got some new chickens pecking about in the chicken coop.
Are we allowed to say whom yet or not yet?
I mean, I guess we could say whom. We're just gonna like roll out the proper rollout next week with like the visual assets and things. But
Well, let's wait.
you're in charge. You can say whom if you want.
Should we give him a hint? See if anybody
I
can
love
guess.
a hint.
I love a hint of Smint.
Well, we've got winter energy.
Big winter energy. And okay, and a girl who is she's not disagreeable. What is she? I'd call her congenial.
Well, yes, I would say congeniality is something that the women in her family aspire to.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout. We have a really exciting new podcast coming up. We did a promo shoot the other day. I love these girls so much. They're fucking
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout. And Willam,
Yes, ma'am.
you mentioned that you got Derek buried recently.
This is the outline.
Why is this on?
Well,
the
you
outline?
said it. You said on
Oh.
Wednesday. You said it, and tune in on Friday on Hot Goss. I'll tell you. So I put it on
I
the
just
outline.
talk. I don't actually remember what I say.
Oh, did that happen to
yeah.
you recently?
I didn't get called Derek recently, but I recently was asked while someone was getting dressed and leaving my home
Mm-hmm.
if I did Britney Spears' drag. He's like, "Do you do Britney Spears' drag?" And I was like, "No, I don't."
So
Like-
you look like Britney Spears. That is a compliment.
No, I know exactly what he meant. He thought I was fucking Derek. Because people say it to me all the time, like, "Oh, I saw you in Vegas." And I was like, the one time in Piranha. And they were like, "No." People think I am Derek Barry intensely.
It's so wild to me because I don't see it. I don't see a family resemblance. I don't see like a structural really. I mean,
I do when I shut my eyes and cry.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. I love Derek. I don't care that much. It's just like in my own home. Like, you just had your tongue in my butt, and now you're calling me Derek Barry?
Whoa.
Barrick Derry. I'll be Barrick Derry.
Barrick Derry.
That'll be. We need a drag king named Barrick Derry.
Barrick Derriere.
Definitely. I know an Apple Derriere. She's in Death Drop right now in London. Everybody go
yes.
see it. Kitty's Got Claws, Vinegar Strokes, Jujubee, the cast of Sickening Holly Stars, Georgia Frost, all the kids, Richard Energy,
Word.
all the squirrels.
Big drag energy.
Yay. Very that. Do you know that yesterday was Trans Day of Visibility?
I would like to say that we planned to have drag show on Trans Day of Visibility. We didn't plan it. It's just the universe giving us a smile and a thumbs up.
It makes sense.
Absolutely.
We just need to put something in bold here for everybody's ears. Inside the community, we see so much progress and trans people in the public eye, trans people in entertainment. There's a new judge in California. She's the first sitting trans judge. She's like,
Yes.
she's an advocate for disability. She's got an African-American son. She's done so many great things. Her name's Andy. And there's so many great things happening, but there's so much work to be done, and visibility is so important. So that's why we're talking about it here.
Yes.
And there's still violence happening all the time to trans women of color, even from within the community.
Yes. And that's a really big issue in our community, a huge reason for the season of the Trans Day of Visibility. And there's also fucking legislation trying to tear our trans sisters down and strip them of their rights. So go to transathlete.com/take-action. And it's a great resource that lists all of the anti-trans bills currently happening and what action you can do to try and stop them. This shit's going a fucking Handmaid's Tale. Like,
Honestly.
can we vote? God damn. Like, y'all really got to do legislation about trans people right now. Really? Trying to restrict trans existence. Literally, people can't fucking eat. The fucking gas is fucking $10 a gallon. like the world is burning. Like, let's fucking focus on the fucking actual issues.
There's so much crap going on in the world. So we're going to link that transathlete.com thing on our Instagram, and you can go check it out and see what you can do to help. There is a little bit of good news, though, in regards to some of these bills. In Utah, their Republican governor vetoed a trans sports ban bill, saying, please be kind to everyone. That was his quote. Governor Spencer Cox vetoed a Republican-backed sports ban bill in his state's House. The House Bill 11 would have seen trans girls banned from participating in sports that align with their gender identity at their schools, something he called a flawed measure with an array of legal and financial risks.
Gee. So that's good. And I'm glad someone is like not just going down the party line and saying, oh, well, the Republicans told me I have to do this. That someone's actually thinking for themselves and saying, no, this is horse shit, and we're not going to do it. So I applaud the Republican governor of Utah. Come on, Utah.
Did you watch the Oscars?
I did.
I didn't.
And
Any
Jessica
highlights?
Chastain won an Oscar for her portrayal of Tammy Faye Baker.
And also, she supported her crew when they won. They were nominated for makeup. And this was one of the categories that they said, oh, you don't get to be on TV. You're not above the line. So they did it beforehand. She skipped some of the red carpet to make sure she was in the audience for the nomination when her team was nominated, because she credits a lot of her performance to that team and the vanity department, the hair, the makeup, the wardrobe, all them. So she wanted to be there for them. She supported her below the line people, which is really important. You have to support the people that put you where you are. And she also won the Oscar for her performance. And it was a great movie. The documentary it was based on is great. It was produced by World of Wonder, the good people across the street.
And RuPaul narrates it. And there are so many scenes in the Tammy Faye Baker movie with Jessica Chastain that are like photo accurate recreations of some of these scenes.
Her with the HIV patient in 1985. Like, Tammy Faye was one of the first people to basically cross her religious party line and show that these people were worthy of love and you didn't have to be afraid of them. And she was, she was penalized from it by that community, but she did what was right. She always did what she thought was right in her heart, and her message was love, just like RuPaul.
Everybody say it. Everybody say l'amour. And Jessica was really good in that movie, and the fucking special effects makeup is really remarkable, and often that's like an entry point for the actor to really like become that character. So
I mean, Melissa McCarthy always says, well, what wig am I wearing with? That's how I have to start.
I mean, we do the same thing.
Same thing.
What hair though?
What hair?
Yeah. Sure. I'll do King Lear, but what wig?
What hair?
Sure, I'll do Hamlet, but what's the unit like?
Oh, did you see that?
Is it 613? Or is it like a platinum? Because I need to know.
No, baby, that's yellow and it's shedding. That's not Brazilian hair. That looks like Costa Rican hair. Did you see on the Oscars that Chris Rock made the ultimate mistake? He said the name of the Scottish play, Macbeth, inside a theater, which you're never supposed to say unless you're, in the play. And then he got struck with bad luck immediately. Well, he got struck with a couple things, but...
It's the only theory that really holds water is the superstition that you can't say in a theater.
He got in one little fight. Mom got scared.
All right. Why don't we go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back. We're going to take a break on that one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. It is rare that we have a tip spot, really, that's of any worth or value, in my opinion. I mean, we get these Drag Race girls. I don't even know their name. I don't watch the show myself.
They could sit on a coin star and we still wouldn't get a nickel out of them.
Still wouldn't get a nickel. They refuse to pull their tips. But tonight, we have someone really special, a top-notch talent, bookish. Is anyone in the house feeling bookish tonight?
Does anyone qualify for a Dewey Decimal?
You know, my drag name, before it was my current drag name, it was actually Read a Book.
Oh, how wonderful for you.
Because I am very well read.
I'm well bred. This new tip spot girl, we're gonna have to clean the drain after her. She's one of those bearded beauties.
Oh, bearded beauty.
Writing up a storm. She's got books, and we're here to talk about one of her books today.
Picture it, Sicily. We are speaking about the author of the new children's book, That's Betty. Please welcome to the stage, Gregory Bonsignore.
Hey.
That's book class.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
We're great.
So stunning.
Love your
book.
Thank you so much.
Love
Betty would have
that
loved
book.
you guys.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like she's met both of us, before.
Right.
Really?
Right.
Did you meet Betty?
Yeah. You didn't?
No, thanks for rubbing it in.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, girl.
It's really sad for me that I never met any of the Golden Girls.
They
And
wanted it
it's
that way.
My number one favorite scenario in the world. So Gregory, your children's book, That's Betty, came out last month. Right now, you're on a book tour. Where are you in the world right now?
In Texas, land of freedom and literacy. So
You're
really,
going to all the hot spots.
You better stock up on some abortions before you get there.
Oh, yeah.
my God.
Before you go north to Kansas.
there was a hangar here this morning. Yeah. Too hot for the show team.
Oh my God.
No, not at all. That was great.
Willem perked up.
Oh
I got a
my
live
God. I'm clutching my pearls, but that's my job.
Where does this love of the Golden Girls come from?
It's a great question. I was just like all you mothers and housewives out there, grew up like a 3-year-old watching Golden Girls. Your dad going, "What's he doing?" And for some reason, it's just I think to me, it's that sort of vaudeville rhythms of that show where even before you understand the jokes, as a kid, you just go, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Like, I know where to laugh. Like, I got this.
Yeah.
And they're just so big and they're just so, it's obviously written by gay men. So it's really a warm place. And I think Betty White on Married to the Moor, on this, on the game shows, she just always had that perfect sense of humor that really drew me in. I mean, in college, it came on Lifetime and they were asking the same question again, like, why are all these gay men watching Golden Girls? And I think it's a really sort of, what the first theory was, it's a non-nuclear family, right? It's people who come together and create, show how vibrant and full your life can be just as a single person with friends around you. So there's that. There's also that aspect of so many of us are raised by mothers and grandmothers that this is a really warm, safe place for us where there's not a lot of toxic masculinity except maybe Stan, but otherwise it's a really great show, I think.
And
I think
it's really colorful, and the fucking clothes are amazing, which is more reason for children and gays to like it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the ladies don't ever really wear black much.
Except that funeral. Yeah.
Right, unless it's a funeral episode. So for those of you who haven't read the book, I read the book.
Are there people who haven't?
I'm shocked that they would even exist.
What kind of audience? Yeah.
I adore the book. It was very educational. It's a children's book, but I learned stuff from it. The book is really educational. And why don't you tell us the premise of the book?
Certainly. Well, a young, probably gay boy is in class and they're like, we're going to do projects on trailblazing women. And whereas other people would be like Rosa Parks, Amelia Earhart, he's like, Betty White, clearly done. I'm on it. And his teacher's like, oh, is that a trailblazing woman? And one of his two dads is like, oh, I think maybe, do something, and he just pushes through and is like, no, I'll explain exactly why Betty White is so important historically. And so there's such a gay joy in that, frankly, by itself, that was exciting for me. And then when he gets to the library to research his geeky project, this woman, this mysterious woman in glasses with dogs and a hat, says like, "Oh, hey kid, I see you're doing a project on Betty White. I happen to be an expert." And he's so like, "Great, I could use all the help I could need." She produces photo albums, diaries, and he's like, "This is excellent." And if you're an adult reader, their parent, or like, you go, "Oh, I see what's going on." The kids, it's the most charming thing when I read it to them, because they'll raise their hand and say, "Excuse me, sir, this woman helping him seems to be maybe Betty's sister, a friend." A few pages later, yeah, she seems to know an awful lot about Betty. And then later, like in the back of the book, one of the kids will go, "Okay, I don't want to jump. I think this could be Betty White," and it's so cute to watch them process it. Yeah, it's beautiful, I think. And then by the end, he does this big, fantastic presentation in drag as Betty for his whole class, and it goes wonderfully.
That's my favorite part, is the little kid in Betty White drag, because we've all done it. Have you done Betty White, Willam?
I did Blanche. I haven't done Betty. You've done them all 8 times.
Done them all,
upside down.
Darling.
But I mean, Betty and all the other girls did inspire us to create this podcast, basically.
It's true. We
Golden
based
Girls
it off of a
inspires.
Golden Girls podcast
Wow.
that we're huge fans of.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's called Out on the Lanai. I really recommend. So the timing of this book is wild, because it kind of is falling at the same time as the Don't Say Gay bill being passed. And you are going to all the hot spots where, LGBT legislation is like in people's minds. So tell us about that.
Yeah, I had a few friends in government, and I was like, "Hey, can you guys run some bills up the flagpole that just make kids feel shitty about themselves to help
Perfect
my book?"
timing.
Yeah,
perfect
I really want to
scheme.
push
Give
it.
you something to do on the tour.
That's right. Get me on Regis and Kathy Lee. Yeah, but it's unsurprising. They're just trying to obviously distract from the shitty job they're doing. How can we do that? Let's try to blame the most vulnerable children in our world. And so the whole reason of coming out here, most of my readings are on Zoom, or, I mean, to be honest, the book world is slowly coming back. They don't have a lot of story time just yet. They don't have a lot of events just yet because of COVID. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these kids, I was in a library yesterday, and one of the kids in my reading was looking around, and her mom was explaining the concept of a library. And I thought, oh, she's 3 or 4. She's never been to one before. And it was heartbreaking. But then I saw her get her little library card and sign her name. And I thought, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Like, what a wonderful gay welcome to the library. And it's just really sort of trying to run interference for these terrible, bigoted assholes. And just in a way, I think about, for us, we're about the same age because we have amazing skin. So we look, and it's basically, we didn't have an older generation to some degree. And so I have this weird feeling of, when I see all those kids in a little bit of danger and a little bit of trauma, to go around and go, hey, so now we're the older ones and we're here for you and we love you and you're beautiful and you're perfect. And here's Betty White, sort of a Trojan horse. So I can sit here and tell you that, but that seems to be the really important thing. I was able to go to the Austin ISD, the school district, through a Pride festival. And then the Texas Attorney General said, I'm shutting it down. There's a whorehouse in Texas. And basically the Austin Independent School District said, just try. We're going to protect these kids. And you went, oh my God, this is crazy. This is this week. And so I was there, a school bus with trans flags, doing this reading of Betty White for all these kids in drag. Like, it was wonderful. It was really wonderful. And I think that's why the book does so well also with an older generation, because we never had these books growing up. There's a little kid inside who still goes, oh my God, I exist in a children's book? How lovely.
That's so true.
That message is totally 100% right now.
Yeah.
Do you remember favorite children's books you guys had growing up?
And the band played on?
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Amazing. Just the sweater changing. And yeah.
It's a book about AIDS.
Nice. One of mine is Miss Nelson is Missing, Which, Willam, I want to do a staged like a drag production of Miss Nelson is Missing.
Oh,
Just
very Mystery of
sidebar.
Edwin Drood.
So Alaska,
Let's
that
do
was
it.
one of my favorites, and that's what the structure of this book is based on. Because when I was a kid, I remember. I mean, if you're again some illiterate listener who doesn't know Miss Nelson is
How dare.
Yeah,
Unsubscribe
yeah.
right now.
Thank
I
you.
know.
We'll give you your money
Unsubscribe
back.
from Mom Plus, too.
Wait a second. Hold on. Don't do all that yet.
And in this book, it's this very sweet teacher who gets walked all over by her like asshole kids. And so the next day, Miss Swamp, this awful witch of a substitute, comes in
Jinx
and is like,
walks
sit
in.
down, everybody. Yes. And at the end,
So Sherry Pie will work again, is what you're saying.
Will,
What?
we're going to have a lot of
None
cutting
of
to
this
do
is
on this
bad.
episode. Okay. No, keep going, Gregory.
yeah. And as you remember, at the end, the kids are like, I'm never going to be mean to Miss Nelson again.
Yeah.
And at the last page, Miss Nelson, very sweet girl, comes back, and in her teacher closet is that fake nose, wig, and dress, as in, oh,
She's
that was her.
cross-change.
I can
And
relate.
as a kid, as a 4-year-old, you go, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, that's a thing. Go back to the front, Mom. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
Yeah.
no one ever played a game like that narratively. Like, it's all so straightforward, and like, Louis Pasteur was born in 1730. Like, so the idea of, were you listening? Were you paying attention? You'll be rewarded, children, is so, that's exactly what this is. That's so funny.
I can't believe she was cross-chained in front of the kids.
Oh, yes, honey. Wig and fake nose hanging in the closet, honey. I know all about it.
I'll be
love
front
it.
row center for that show. My God.
Where can we get your book?
So it's on Amazon and barnesandnoble.com, but Amazon treats their workers like shit. So I would encourage you to go to a local bookstore and pick it up there. And if they don't have it, they can bring it in. It's on back order, which is, good news for how well it's doing. But if you can't get it now, it'll be another sort of big shipment in May. And yeah, it's everywhere. But also, it's the library. They give it to you for free. I think that's crazy. It's a $20 book, and not everybody has $20. So the libraries have it, and they'll just give it to you for nothing and trust you to bring it back. That's wild. That's wild.
Yes.
And if the library doesn't have it, you go up to the desk and you do a book request form, and they can order it.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
You can do that
Oh
with
my
any
God.
book. I got people to do it with my book at their local libraries, and they got the book.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's totally possible. Thank you so much for coming on, Gregory. I love
It's a
this
pleasure.
book, and I love what you're doing.
Thank you guys very much for having me.
Where can we find you on socials, too?
Oh, at Gregory Bonsignore on Instagram.
It's a
Before
hard
I
fucking
delete
name,
it.
so just go to our IG, and we'll link them.
Yeah.
Exactly. The book is called That's Betty by Gregory Bonsignore, illustrated by Jennifer M. Potter. Thank you.
Thank you.
And actually, twist, I'm actually Betty White.
What? She's alive.
Bitch, I'm Jennifer Potter.
Y'all wanted a twist. Thank you, Gregory.
Thank you. That was great.
Well, it is April Fool's Day, so like you said before, instead of spelunking in a cave today, I'm gonna put in my scuba gear in my mouth. It'll be
I said
hard to.
bukkake, not my face.
This is why we shouldn't do scuba.
Mine's filling up with water.
This is the moment where we go underwater. Stalagmiting.
Inside the deep, dark, underwater cave.
Deep
Oh,
starring Ben Affleck. Deep water.
I found an air pocket. Come up here.
Honey.
Oh.
Why don't you read this
Okay.
first exciting message from a listener?
A jellyfish. Okay, this comes from John Mark. Hi, Alaska, Willam, and Big Dipper. deep friend of the pod, but first-time writer. When y'all mentioned vanity license plates on your recent episode of Hot Goss, I thought I'd throw my hat into the ring to share mine with you. Recently, I moved from California to NYC and got myself a car upon doing so. I moved to Palm Springs and keep hope alive that we'll run into each other someday. I wanted some specialized plates to go with it, so I got "Yes, God" printed on my plates. It brings such a big smile to my bearded face whenever I glance at it, as well as when people pass by and shout it out. Funny enough, not only are Drag Race fans in the know about it, simultaneously it brings out reactions in those enthusiastic about their Christian faith, which makes me smile even more as they are unwittingly affirming something that subverts traditional Christian viewpoints. But I digress. As long as everyone is smiling, so am I. Thank you for all that you do. Below are some trick pics and toilet pics. I was screaming when y'all read out that past episode. And of course, one of my new license plates. I wish you all the best. Take care.
That is amazing. First of all,
John Mark, hit the mark, honey.
I mean, first of all, I'm shocked that Yes, God wasn't taken in
That's
all
great.
of fucking California. That's really remarkable.
GAWD.
John Mark, I wasn't Christian before seeing these pictures, but I am now.
Can we talk about John Mark in the picture where he's bent over from behind and then you see a series of tattoos going up his spine like root chakras? But
3
really,
stars.
it feels like a skee ball thing where if you get your load to the top star, you get like some tickets that'll shoot out of his anus or something.
Ultra bonus round.
It
Yes.
looks like the best Dave and Buster's ever is basically what I'm saying.
There are 3 large star tattoos on your back, but I give it 5 stars.
But
this
you know,
picture.
there's a little winky star underneath that yellow too. So I say 4 stars. March of the Winkies.
And the bush.
The dick is prodigious, as is the burning bush, since we're steeped in Christian imagery this episode.
Yes.
Also, this neon thong, everything is just really on the mark for me right here. And then a full body picture wearing a black thong with some sort of overcoat. You look great. Your beard is as prodigious as your bush. The carpet does match the drapes.
And his arm says solemnly swear that, and then his fist. So I think it's just a fisting thing.
That fucking... We thank you. And if I see your car out on the road that says, "Yes, God,"
I'm going to yell, "No, devil!"
Not today, Satin. Thank you
Not today,
so
Satine.
much, Jean-Marc.
Mm-hmm.
This next message comes from Carl. Is it Carl Westerberg?
Is it hot, Carl?
Hey, Pink Lasky, Teen Willam, and Duty Dipper. Okay. Love listening to the pod. Plus here down under. I love your horrible Australian accents. Keep up the great work. I am a musical theater doll and a high school teacher. Last year, I managed to produce and direct a performance of Grease, dodging the Pandemi Lovato all the way. I can't help noticing that Alaska is a common Grease quote queen on the pod. Rizzo is PG. Would you pull that crap with a net? Some people are so touchy, etc. I'm just wondering, what is Alaska's connection to Grease? Was it a childhood favorite, or have you been in any stage production? I was once a very young and camp Danny Zuko on stage, and later a suitably camp teen angel. Keep up the great work. Go Ringtails. XOXO Carl. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
First of all, I was said, would you pull that crap with the net?
Yeah,
We both trade in the quotes.
I don't particularly have that much of a connection to Grease. It's just in the cultural zeitgeist. I happen to watch it every few years because, it's charming seeing 30-year-olds playing high school seniors is always really fun.
And I think of it when I go to the beach because Sandy!
And we're friends with Courtney Act, who is Olivia Newton-John in Grease.
Yes.
Like, in real life.
I think Vanity's more Olivia.
You think?
I just watched Vanity and Courtney. They had the show at Disgraceland called, like, The Immortals or The Legends. And, like, one was Apollo. Courtney was Vanity. No, Courtney was Aphrodite, I think, and Vanity was Medusa. And she did If Looks Could Kill by heart, and it was sickening.
She's good drag. Let's
yeah,
book her for drag show. How do we do that?
Yeah,
She need a visa?
get Wendy? I don't know.
Are they allowed out of the country yet?
I don't know. Maybe we can hide her in some wigs and just mail her here. Some new Shazas.
Shaza.
Shaza. Okay, so
look, it's just a fun little party, glam and go, hard front.
Well, this next...
Run your fingers through it.
Just run your fingers or your toes. If your toes are webbed, even better. Then you could just pick it out. This next message comes from Sean. Dear Dolls and Dip, my name is Sean, and I'm an avid and deep friend of the pod from the beginning, and I mean the very beginning, when half of season 1 Race Chaser sounded like it was recorded in a vacuum tube that was underwater. Fuck you, Sean.
Fuck you, man.
I
mean, accurate, but...
Accurate. It was my fault.
I was listening. The microphones were turned around and up our butts. I was listening to this week's episode about the lip sync Lollapalooza, and my question about if production switched the balls and the drum to all of them would result in Jasmine getting picked first. This got me thinking about the letter that was read a previous episode and about production switching around the chocolate bars and the alleged legality behind it. I'm a bit of a game show nerd, and this alleged riggery is nothing new. Some of the first quiz game shows in the 1950s were actually rigged, with production giving one contestant the correct answers to the questions that would be asked on the show, but not the other. The scandal was one of the reasons why the S&P standards and practices for the network television were created, and there's a disclaimer at the end of almost every game show that reads something along the lines of, portion of this program are affecting the outcome may have been edited or recreated.
Doesn't say that on Drag Race, does it?
Nope. I Nancy drewed my way through the credits of a few episodes of Drag Race across multiple seasons, and from what I saw, the disclaimer is not shown. Now, here's my question, because that disclaimer is not shown on Drag Race. Is it because they are slyly admitting that it is fully manipulated rigged? Or is it because it isn't a game show, but a competition reality show? I know that any production has a bevy of lawyers making sure that the legality and fairness of the competition is protected. But at the end of the day, you have contestants doing things on camera in hopes of winning a cash prize. The bevy of lawyers. I am curious to know your thoughts on this, especially Willam, since you have worked in the industry for so long and know how things work both in front and behind the camera. Attached are a few Drick and ass pics for Shut up. Your podcast has gotten me through many a long drive to work over the last 4 years, and Alaska's mashing of every soundboard button simultaneously always makes my day. Especially when she hits the Intel button that continues to play after the rest of them stop. With hugs and kissy Christmas. Sean from the Big D, Detroit, the home of 4 newly renovated Delta Sky Clubs. If you guys need an incentive to bring Race Chaser live here. Oh, wow. Hey, Sean.
Here is an ass pic with Drag Race on the TV in the background. I personally, my genitals go running into the next room whenever Drag Race is on TV. It is not an aphrodisiac in any way. I love it very much. It does not activate my sacral chakras.
When I hear that RuPaul laugh, all the hemorrhoids run back into my body. I'm kidding. I don't have any of them. I don't have any.
Those are just speed bumps. Ribbed for your pleasure.
Those are taste buds, honey. They're budding buds.
Budding breasts. This is a beautiful rump, though. Very hairy. A jock strap with a white, pouch for balls, and then black straps. Black strap molasses.
It looks like there's some sort of blue lighting, maybe a black light going on.
The blue light special all through the night.
Then he likes that
The
black
dick.
jock strap.
Is that a piercing? A dick piercing?
Yes, it is. It's got a little door knocker on the end.
I bet that pee just goes everywhere.
I think the answer is yes. It's not ruled over by.
I'm still looking at the ass picture in the fucking public restroom, though.
Yeah, what is it about hotels and public restrooms that just will make you want to take off all your clothes and take nasty pictures?
Whoever decided to put a camera in everybody's fucking pocket a few years ago really decided that everyone is going to have fucking just pictures of their hole in fucking bus terminal bathrooms. That's what happened. So anyway, do you think Drag Race has clever editing that changes the way
I'm pretty sure it's just film stream of consciousness, and it's just like a
The live
documentary,
feed.
isn't it?
Is Drag Race a game show?
No. And we're told while we're doing our interviews to not refer to it as a game, to call it a competition, and to not call it a show, because they don't want it referred to as a show. So they want to say it's a competition and make it seem like it's fairly judged by that, but it's not at all. It's all arbitrary.
Yes.
Like, it's not like the questions are selected and then the contestants come on and it's like arbitrarily they get to answer something they know about. These challenges are selected based on who they want to win the next episode and who they think will do well and prosper. And then, you know, oh, we'll do a singing episode, lots of singing girls. Oh, this one will be a musical where they don't sing because the girls can't sing. You know, it's not fair. It's not arbitrary. It's not, nothing is left to chance anymore.
But as the Boulet brothers say, drag is art and art is subjective. But no, it's true. It's very subjective. There isn't like a right answer or a wrong answer. It's like, no, your outfit just gave it more. That's very it's very subjective. There is no objective right answer. So it's not a game show. There's no way of, I mean, you know.
You are right, though. My outfits do give more.
What?
Oh, we're talking about show. I'm sorry, my bad.
You read this next throbbing message.
Okay. Hello from Duke. Hello to my esteemed queens Lasky and Willamina, and hello, Big Dip.
Oh.
I'm in my 40s, and recently my whole WHOLE, outlook on sex seems to be switched, and I'm not sure how to deal with it. I've never been into hookups or anonymous sex, but over the last couple of years, I've felt an urge to find a well-attended glory hole. Oh. I keep fantasizing about not only sticking my dick through that hole to get it sucked good, but also to be on the other side and to suck on an anonymous dick. My question is this. What is the etiquette for glory holes? Can I inspect the dick and turn it down if it's not my cup of tea? Mm-hmm. I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm fussy about what I put in my mouth. Mm-hmm. Love the pod, love the dolls. Please find some dick pics for your perusal. Love, Duke.
Lala perusal.
Hey, Duke. Oh, Duke's in his 40s. He looks great.
This looks like a literal, a fucking sex toy. Like,
it's perfect.
Too big and
the head
too
is
round.
Too pink. Do you ever see that picture of all the I think they're Asian ladies dipping the dildos in the purple paint just to get that perfect pink glaze, and she's just dipping and dipping, just dipping the heads in.
That's how Dipper got his name.
This dick looks like that. It's beautiful. There's a thing of poppers on the ground.
Lovely.
Is he wearing a lavalier mic in that third picture?
Oh, it's one of those necklace mics they wear on Survivor.
I got it. And then he must have lost his keys because he's bent right over the couch. Nude.
Nude.
Oh,
fully nude.
Something dropped between the cushions.
Live nude. You look great, doll. I mean, and the dick is just foolish. I mean, I can't say enough about it. Well, I don't even remember the question. Oh,
glory hole.
Willam, what's the etiquette for glory holes?
Well, I wanted to ask you, how do you behave usually at one? Enchanting?
I've never done it. I've never been
glory hole.
I know. Dipper, do you have any input on this?
I'm sure it's got output too.
It's tricky. It can be tricky. I told you that I went to a glory hole 2 weeks ago and I sucked a guy off, and then when I left, I backed into him in the parking lot.
Did you have to exchange information, or did you just
so I went
shit
from
out his
the
load?
most anonymous interaction to literally giving him my driver's license and insurance information.
Maybe that's the universe.
Maybe if you sucked it better, he wouldn't have cared.
Maybe you guys are soulmates.
No, he said you could have just asked for my number.
Ooh, are you gonna hit him up?
I've been chatting with him. I'm trying to get him to not,
soulmates.
I'm thinking of dresses, a springtime wedding or
the
fall wedding.
The Lord brought you together.
Willam, do you do the finger through the glory hole?
Oh, the caress the hole
with one
to
nail.
Say I'm here on this side
with one nail.
The pinky nail. The pinky nail. I find that if I don't like the dick, what I just do is flick a lighter.
Hit it really?
No. Never play whack-a-mole at a glory hole. That is not what you do. You just flick a lighter And then they kind of think, oh, he's smoking tea back there or something. So I don't want to deal with it. They pull their dick out so quick if you flick that lighter. Because
okay,
they could also be, and if they pull it out, they're probably also thinking, oh, I don't want you to see the bite marks and the bumps. So, because you need to look at it before you put it in your mouth. Nothing goes in me sight unseen. I have to look at it. If I could smell it before I see it, it's definitely not going in.
Is there light in glory hole rooms?
No, you
or
bring
is
a
it
lighter
dark?
so you can like smoke weed and do whatever else in there.
But the lighter will scare it away. How do you inspect the dick? Like you said, use the lighter if you don't want to suck the dick. What if you do?
Oh no!
You need to look at it.
If you do
Phone
it,
light?
no, if you do it far enough away from the hole, they can't see that it's a lighter. But if you do it close enough to the dick, they'll get scared.
This is like some fucking Victorian era fucking
could
Downton
also
Abbey.
You've never even been to a
Gilded
glory
Age
hole.
hooking
You
up
don't
with
know.
A fucking open flame.
You
can
don't
also just
know.
not-
Fucking
Like, if you see it and you don't
Emily
like it,
Dickinson by fucking candlelight. Fucking Mary Shelley fucking writing a fucking book with a candle. Like, what? But anyway, what were you
I
saying?
mean, you could just suck a candle through a glory hole. Fucking Yankle Doodle Candle Company.
if you don't like it, you just don't have to touch it or interact with it. You don't have to say, like, I don't want this dick, back it away. Like, you just sort of hands off for a little bit. They'll get the point, and then they will move away. You don't ever have to do it.
And if they don't, grab their dick and then just... What you do is you run it around the inside of the hole where all those splinters are. And then they'll scream, and then they'll probably leave.
The whole thing sounds horrible.
The whole thing or the whole thing?
Or give them a hand job. No one goes to a glory hole for a hand job. They'll pull it out real fast.
And what about the other side of it? Because if you want to be the one sticking your dick in a mystery hole, you don't get to inspect the mouth to see if there's weeping wounds or, seeping sores.
Oh, did you guys hear that?
It did. Yeah.
Yes,
that is not the act. That was my weeping wound. No.
Your Daytona win.
Ooh, I gotta open a window.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Maxine!
The Daytona wins. Oh my gosh, this episode's been crazy.
We want to thank you so much for listening to.
No, we want to you're welcome them. For
No,
listening
we're
to
done
Cold
with that
Truth.
opposite
Oh, we're done?
day
Okay, we're done.
shit.
Okay, we would like to thank you for listening to
Hot
Goss.
Privilege.
And a special thank you to our tip spot author, Gregory Bonsignore.
Yes. And to find that book, you can search for That's Betty on Amazon or us.macmillan.com.
And shout out to all our Mom Plus subscribers who are listening to this episode ad-free behind the paywall. Isn't it free?
We look good behind the paywall, don't we?
Mhm.
We look so pretty. The lighting is so good.
Those gels.
You can follow us on Instagram at Willam Gobos, at Willam, at the Only Alaska 5000, at Race Chaser Pod, and at Mom Podcast.
And as always, we have bonus video content available at patreon.com/Willam.
That's right. That link tree on Race Chaser Pod will direct you to cute merch, tickets for the UK dates of the Race Chaser Live Tour in July, and also links to donate money to BLM organizations, queer nonprofits, and information on combating increased anti-Asian violence.
Stay safe out there, everybody, and we will be back next week with more steaming, piping, golden, serving of hot goss.
That's hot goss.
Race Chaser with Alaska and Willam is a Forever Dog podcast. Hosted by Alaska Thunderfuck and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck.